from this all the way to this.
Enchanté.
Now look, I ain't knocking how they make it, but that's why they got that little saying, you don't eat from everybody. Bro, calm down, I'm serious. Cause I've never had no blood boudin, though, like.
Ever.
What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchet REACT, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, C?
Today we're back with another American reaction,
Let's
but
go.
we are showcasing a little bit of our Louisiana culture.
Yes,
we
yes.
may be in Dion's neck of the woods because his neck of the woods is like Cajun country.
Facts,
so
facts.
we're hoping that we do get there. But if you're new to us and we're new to you, make sure you scroll down, hit that subscribe button, and turn on the post notification bell because we're on the road to 100K. And we cannot get there without you guys. All right, join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
How many pigs are in here?
Probably 5.
How many livers do they have?
Maybe 60 pounds of liver?
Jeez.
Last part I seen like that was at a football game.
Today we're in Louisiana, going even deeper into Cajun country to capture this slowly fading Southern tradition.
Slowly fading.
Huh?
You always catch something about his dialect, like slowly fading. I don't think it's
What's
slowly fading.
fading?
Not the food.
Cause babe,
Not the culture of
I
that
think
at all.
everybody who is like born and raised Louisiana would not allow anything to be dying away. Not when it comes to
even
our
if they
food.
move away, they're taking the dish with them.
Right,
They're gonna
and-
take everything they know.
Right, and people like us who moved away, even though we're just a state over, it feel like we states over with how big Texas is. But yeah, we be crying at the same time as we're moving, like we ain't gonna be having our food no more.
Facts. Even the conversations we have out here, people be like, "Yeah, y'all got good eating out there," so they heard about it too. So I don't think it's fading. I think it's still growing.
Yeah. Let's see what he's talking about.
Here, hundreds of pounds of pig parts bound for a rare Cajun dish, whose days may be numbered.
In the early 70s,
It
when
smells
they
good
passed
to
the Meat
spice.
Inspection Act, there were 8 or 9 meat markets just in Thibodeau. And of course, now we're the only one left.
This is Bo. He runs things around here now, but the story of Bourgeois Meat Market began in 1891, when his great-great-grandfather sold beef and pork from a wagon.
And he'd slaughter a whole cow or a pig, break it down into the different cuts, wrap it up, and take it door to door. Couldn't come home till it was sold because he didn't have any way to refrigerate it.
Now, more than 100 years later, Bo
That
is
was
still
all
churning out a long list of timeless
I haven't had hog head cheese in a long time.
Yeah, look. They got hard right there.
I haven't had that in a long time. Like when I
Turkey
was a little
cheese?
girl. No. Oh, they got turkey cheese
Turkey
too?
cheese too.
So they grilling up the turkey. I think I would like that turkey cheese.
Okay.
We're going to have to take us a little ride to Thibodeau.
You say you haven't had it in a long time since
Oh,
you were a girl?
Since I was a little girl. When I was a little girl, I would tear it up.
Yeah.
Today, now that I know what it is and how it's made, I don't know.
Yeah, right.
I don't know.
I'll slide one in front of you one day.
I think I would eat it just
I
to
know
see
you
if I still like it, though. I was hooked.
Man.
Hooked, okay?
family recipes.
The last thing that we invented would be the boudin burrito. It sells like crazy.
Today, I'm on a mission to discover the
You heard
magic.
the key word, huh? He said invented.
Yeah.
Boudin burrito, because I have never had boudin burrito. You feel me? We keep it authentic, like,
I just want the boudin.
yeah, just the
Hot.
regular, you know what I'm saying?
Fresh.
All that. I feel like when we came to Texas, it was my first time hearing a fish taco.
Yeah.
I've never heard of fish taco in this. I haven't.
I don't know, because you know what? Like when we were growing up, like we didn't have like tacos and quesadillas. Like our family didn't cook that.
Yeah, they
it was
actually
when
didn't.
we got older, we like, ooh, tacos. You know, they cook homemade meals. They didn't cook like that. That wasn't.
Still haven't had a
considered
fish
homemade.
taco.
You didn't?
No, I never had one.
What about when we went to that? No, we had shrimp tacos. That's
Shrimp,
what it was.
that's
That food truck.
Oh, we sure did. Oh, that was good too.
Yeah, we had shrimp tacos.
I guess it's kind
A bourgeois meat market and bloody boudin sausage.
Still to this day, when people hear that we have red boudin, they think that it's outlawed.
Along the way, we'll
What the hell?
Wait, y'all eating that out
I
there?
thought there was a hot link.
Where he at?
What he mean bloody? And
Is he in this? What at in the south?
he
Where
in
at?
Thibodeau.
He in Thibodeau? Y'all eating that out there in Thibodeau? So I think
Bloody
that's the,
boudin.
if I'm not mistaken, that's them big old red lengths of sausages that be in them
No,
boxes,
he
the
didn't
white
say
boxes.
sausage.
He said boudin?
That's sausage.
That's sausage.
That's
You know
what I
I'm talking about,
thought that was.
Yeah, that's what I thought too, but nah.
A bloody boudin?
How that go? What that taste like?
Is it food coloring or is it blood?
We see what... Never mind.
Try some Cajun must-eats that I did not expect to find in the U.S. of A.
During nighttime, around 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, we would go around in a mud boat, and when you see them red lights flash, that's it, you gotta jump on them.
So put on your aprons, because this one's
Gotta
gonna
flash
get
in the
messy.
eyes.
Today we're taking on meat life in Louisiana.
Let's see what most American women prefer.
What we doing? I'm scared.
They got a lot going on over here. Thibodeau got him a little operation right here.
Waking up at 4 a.m. and driving an hour and a half from New Orleans could bring you here, Bourgeois Meat Market. This meat market gets cracking well before the sun even comes up. Bo and his team are putting freshly made sausage into the smokehouse.
Today it's all about the boudin. And it's pronounced boudin, right? Mm-hmm. Because it looks like boudin.
Boudin.
Do I sound like I'm not from around here?
You do. I'm impressed.
Oh, really? Thanks.
Boudin, a word from an old
He
French
said it.
dialect that means sausage. In Cajun cuisine, traditional boudin is made with pork liver, and rice, stuffed in pork casing. But boudin can be made from just about anything. Crawfish, alligator, even with pig's blood. And today, I want to see how we go from this all the way to this.
Big blood.
Now look, I ain't knocking how they make it, but that's why they got that little saying, you don't eat from everybody. Bro, calm down. I'm serious. Because I've never had no blood boudin, though. Like,
Ever.
The
I've never heard
one
of such thing.
that he kind of got me with was, I think he said crawfish boudin.
We eat crawfish boudin.
That's that. Yeah, that's good. You seafood boudin is good, but...
I ain't never heard this. I ain't knocking them. Ain't knocking it.
No,
Don't knock
no,
it till
yeah,
you
I'm
try.
not knocking 'em, but-
Sierra won't be trying.
Nah, I'm straight.
Boudin process
baby.
starts early in the morning, with pork parts boiling away since 1:30 a.m. The meat must be fall off the bone level of softness before we move on to the next stage.
From what I can see here, there's liver, there's skin,
got a
there's
shoulder.
different parts of meat. What's that part?
That's the Boston butt. It's the shoulder of the pig.
Wait, Boston butt is a shoulder? Mm-hmm. No, I thought it was the butt.
That would make sense, right?
Yeah.
But no.
Okay.
The Bostonian butt is located here. So far, Bo has only added pig parts and water, and this place smells fantastic.
It smells remarkably good for just being that. The pig's doing all the work for you. No
Yeah.
offense, but I mean,
Pig tastes good, right?
yeah, it does.
Oh, look at him.
Boom. All right, so
Yo, look
You
just
look
like
good
it
in that
sounds.
apron, man. You looking for a
Yeah.
job?
yeah, is this once a week you're doing this?
Yeah, at least 2 or 3 times a week, though.
Before grinding up this meat, we're removing all the bones.
Bones go to what? The dogs?
The garbage.
Oh my God. How could you guys? Do people know that this is what's in your sausage?
So when we have a little extra that doesn't sell, it makes its way into the boudin.
Is it possible that there's little bits of the original batch still in this sausage?
Of course not.
Yeah, that would be disgusting. Your father, how many kids did he have?
My dad had 4 kids,
And how many kids are working here?
just me. The other 3 were girls.
Okay. And so, man, he's lucky that you weren't like, I don't like sausage, I want to be a painter or something, right? That could have happened.
Again, it wasn't up to me, so that couldn't have happened.
He's just like, son, guess what? You're going into the sausage biz.
Right. I'm really proud to carry this on. It's an honor, if you will. I feel like I'm looking after it for a little while until my son's old enough, you know? I have 2 little boys.
So you plan on passing it down to one of your sons?
That's the idea.
And what if they both want to be painters?
Then it'll be somebody else.
All right, fair enough.
It'll stay in the family one way or another.
Sure.
The deboned meat starts hitting the meat grinder, becoming a much more suitable sausagey stuffing texture.
Have you guys innovated or put anything new on the menu that wasn't there 10 years ago?
The biggest thing that I would consider new is the beef jerky. Invented that in the early 80s.
That's fairly new?
Yep, and that really took off. The last thing that we invented would be the boudin burrito that my dad came up with. It sells like crazy.
Literally just a piece of boudin sausage in a tortilla.
It's boudin without the casing. And yeah, that's simple.
Hey, them stuffed braids out here.
This has
be
just
going
been
good,
chilling
though.
inside here. Nice and toasty on top. It's like my forearm right here. Like you can never get the bottom of your forearm tan. What's that about? Guys, do you ever wonder about that? Oh, look at this stretchy tortilla. It's a bit oily. I'm gonna try it out. Here we go. My God, that is delicious. I mean, it's very evident.
So, what is that? Because this is a famous dish out here in Louisiana. So, is the braiding that you stuff it with some type of meat and stuff in there? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all from
What you talking
Louisiana? It's like a braiding. They used to serve it in school.
Bread.
and it was stuff it
A
with
beef
like
patty?
a,
A pie?
nah, it's not no pie. I forgot what it's called, but it's good as heck.
I don't know. But I was gonna say I have not tried this before. I'm a person. I just like things to be as it is. I have a sensitivity, texture sensitivity.
Oh yeah, you do. Yep.
So yeah, the most I've gone is eating a boudin collage. That's it. So what about you?
I'm still trying to think about it. What it's called? Something to do with pocket maybe? Pocket bread?
Describe it.
I don't know. So it basically is like,
beef
okay,
or
so
chicken?
it's, I don't know what type of meat it is.
You don't know. That's so
I don't
horrible.
know. But they got like bell peppers and stuff in there chopped in there, and it's really good. I'm gonna show you.
I can't think of that.
I'm gonna put it up. I'm gonna put it up for y'all one day.
Okay.
Immediately, that is pork. There's such a blend of fat and protein. You can feel the rice in there and that tortilla on the outside.
Nice. See,
So chewy. I love this. This is amazing. He said these are a great seller right now. I can see why. You grab about 4, 5, 11 of these, take them in the car, open them while you drive, and then heart disease.
Okay. Hold up.
Oh, bro.
Now, it's really good. It's a guilty pleasure. So if you're a person who don't eat a lot of pork like we do, like we don't eat a lot of pork,
Yeah.
when we go to Louisiana, we getting it.
But
it don't even matter.
yeah, so he do have a point. Too much pork, all that good fat, bad fat. I'm gonna look at it. It does play a part on your body, but
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
not the only option though.
that's really not.
Like
nah.
they have other meats that's available. You just got to go to those restaurants to get those.
Hey,
options.
just don't come out with no vegan boudin.
What would it be? Vegetables and rice. Hold up, babe. Vegetables and rice with the right amount of seasoning.
Oh yeah, it's good. Oh yeah, that's hard. That's hard.
You may be doing something there.
All right.
It is like a sauna in here now. So we've ground up most of the pork. It's going back into this container, this giant vessel here.
Now the seasoning. Shallots, green onion, and some top secret stuff I can't talk about without seeing the business end of Bo's pitchfork.
This is my favorite part. They have an oar. You guys have some of the most advanced futuristic cooking equipment I've ever seen. How'd you come up with this?
I was hunting ducks one day, trying to paddle through the mud, and mud don't give kind of like water does. So I thought, man, I bet this mud's kind of like the consistency of boudin, so I bet I could stir it.
Is this a real story?
No.
No. Can I give it a little stir? That's all right.
This one's a little prettier if you want to try it.
Oh, you
out.
got multiple. This reminds me of my college days.
Yeah?
You know what I mean?
I don't.
All right, so we're gonna take this big wood oar, and then you just kind of mix it up. We got about a bajillion gallons in here of delicious bone broth.
See like that guy Brett right there? He snaps paddles like nothing. This is solid steel, and he bent it at a good 45-degree angle.
Can you see the bend? Oh.
He's a nice guy, but wooden paddles and stuff he's not allowed to use anymore.
I'm gonna light up the sky. Gonna play it.
Oh my God, this smells fantastic. The aroma here is insane.
You can't call it boudin if it doesn't have rice. Once the rice is mixed in, the sausage gets stuffed. For this original smoked boudin, they use natural hog intestines. Cajun culture is known for not wasting anything. Plus, it makes the sausage taste that much better.
You keep blowing me
That's it. That's a wrap.
Coming out though.
It really takes a village to make all this. So Brett down here, he puts a tie around the end, and then you're gonna just kind of bundle it. He's been here so long, he can just feel the sausage in his hands, throbbing. I mean, hold on, that's a different kind of video.
With a piece in my hand and bloodshot eyes, I walk to the water for a last.
So that is your classic boudin. But I came here for a sausage you're not gonna find in your average Whole Foods meat aisle. Boudin sausage made with pig's blood.
The blood boudin has a pretty interesting history here in South Louisiana.
What's that?
Because of the method of catching the blood was considered unsanitary.
What were they doing?
They'd hang the cow upside down, slit the throat, and throw a bucket under there. It was nasty. Anyway, my grandpa worked with a health inspector to find an approved method of catching the blood. 2 years after, we found an approved method to catch the blood, and we started making red boudin again.
Really?
We've been making it ever since. Still to this day, when people hear that we have red boudin, they think that it's outlawed.
The blood sausage is finished by boiling in the same giant vessel. With sausage-oriented work complete, they slide it into the cooler.
Everything has built up to this moment right here.
That's different.
We have a large swath of what is available here that is made here.
Okay,
Not the
geez.
Ritz crackers, though. Those were made somewhere else.
I'm walking down
Babe,
the street on
Our ultimate bourgeois snack tray is complete
We got some
with
saltine
cracklings
crackers,
made of fried
crackling.
pork skin, turkey head cheese, and hog's head cheese.
It is neither cheese nor from a head, but it is from a hog.
That is correct.
But it used to be from the head.
It did. We stopped making it that way a long time ago. It's made out of better bits now. You slice it and eat it on a cracker like cheese, which is where the cheese part comes from.
Really? You can't just call something cheese because you eat it like cheese.
Got almond
Louisiana, you
milk,
can.
You sure can.
soy milk.
That's a great point. That's one of the best points ever. I think I just got roasted. All right, that graphic sucked. Roasted.
Hogshead cheese is made in a similar process to the boudin, but no rice. Instead, the head cheese is layered into trays and popped in the fridge until it cools down and becomes solid.
It's just been chilled
So you
and
used
it's
to eat
kind of
it
become a
with your
nice
hog
loaf.
head cheese just like that. Got the crackers and everything. What you was doing, Ritz, or you was doing the saltine crackers?
Saltine. You could say I was around older people. Huh?
Yeah, facts, big facts.
Yeah, not my mama.
And it was
my grandma
good.
put me on to this.
So is that like the texture of a boudin type? You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I
back
never had
then-
hog head cheese.
Back then, I didn't think it was similar to boudin. I guess because they actually used to package it in the stores. So when we went to like the supermarkets, it'll be like on, next to the sausage.
Y'all like hog head cheese?
I'm gonna have to put our kids on to this. Just one time.
Just leave me out of it.
No, you gotta try it.
I got y'all too?
You gotta try it. Remember our food tour that we're going on?
Yeah.
You gotta try it.
Okay.
With the payoff right here. Let's go for it. That's really incredible. It's perfectly salted, not over salted like pâtés would be. That's real nice. Good for Super Bowls.
Yeah, it's a really big hit at parties.
I haven't had it
Little
in a long
appetizer.
time.
Our main course, and what I'm dying to try, the classic pork boudin, blood boudin, and crawfish boudin. I told you it could be made from anything.
I think I just want to try these straight up. It has the rice inside. Feels a little crispy, like it's got some nice texture to it.
That's what you want.
Do you want to share some with me?
Yes.
All right, let's do it. 1, 2, 3. It's so well seasoned. There's not too much. A lot of sausages, they overdo it,
That's right.
It's just a nice kind of mushy texture in your mouth a little bit, like a little sticky.
A little rice dressing almost.
Is this the same recipe that was used 100 years ago?
Yes, that's something that's never going to change.
Why do
Hey, that's
people
a
want the
classic,
blood in
man.
there? How is it changing the flavor? What's it doing?
Originally, it was put in there just because it was a byproduct of the pig that you didn't want to waste.
A little extra protein, a little extra nutrition.
Yeah, you'll find it'll be a little bit richer flavor. I don't really want to use the word livery, but you tell me.
Okay, I'll tell you. It's hard to explain the difference. It's not a huge difference. A little bit of ironiness, a little bit of livery flavor in there too.
And it changes the texture just a tad.
Right, yeah. A little gooier.
Like it?
I like that a lot.
You like it a lot?
This is my last day in Cajun country,
Why
and
you
I
do
want to
country?
experience all that I can.
was
So
a good
right
point.
now, we're headed to Cajun Fresh Market.
Right now, I'm with Chadaniel. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Sir, thank you so
doing?
much for having
Hey,
us.
you're welcome.
Like Bourgeois Meat Market, this roadside food stand had humble beginnings, starting as a strawberry truck, and now selling basically everything you could call Cajun.
If I was trying to find an alligator in...
You know, it's crazy. So, I'm a child of divorced parents, right? So I used to always have to travel this road to get to my mom
Right.
in New Orleans. And I remember this stand.
Do you?
I do.
It's interesting that they all start from the back of their truck or sitting down on these what's called them chairs? Them soccer chairs?
Soccer chair.
I don't know, soccer chair. And then they have
Yeah.
like a little stand, a little cooler with some little stuff, and they would be setting it like that.
Yeah.
But at some point in their career, they do come up with this type of method of selling their items, and it's
Yeah.
very unique. So I feel like this is a very cultured way of coming up in the society.
Yeah, it make me want to go home.
Yeah.
Wild. How far would I have to walk from here? How long would it take?
Actually, I could probably walk 4 or 5 feet back here, and it'll probably be an alligator in my way.
Like, how many kids get eaten a year by alligators?
It's really not as often as you would think.
Yeah,
We grew up around
not at
it,
all.
so we're not gonna go around
How many
messing with
kids
something we
eat the
grew up
alligators?
with that we
Okay.
know is aggressive.
Sure.
Me, I don't care. I love playing with alligators. I've been doing it since I was young. My mom used to scream and holler at me. We used to live in a trailer park. When it flooded and it rained heavy, that baby alligators would come swimming in the little ditch we had. I'd catch them, put it in shoe boxes, put them in the sink, and have her freak out.
Alligator meat is used to cook delicious
Alligators.
Cajun delicacies. Like I said, around here, nothing goes to waste.
Look, it's alligator sausage right here. Look how plump this sausage is. It's unreal. Unlike the boudin sausage, here we can just throw this in a bun. I'm gonna try to get this in here. I'm not even sure if I can pick it up. I'm gonna do my best. Have you ever guys seen that picture of the mountain from Game
So
of
do
Thrones?
you guys
and his
do
girl?
that? Like, when y'all get a sausage link from these, like, type of stands, you gotta ask what the type of sausage meat is it?
I do.
You do?
I need
Right?
to know what's in this.
I think at one point I was like, just country, and I was like, yeah, if it's on the shelf, I need that. I
You
need
try
that order.
everything.
For real.
I have never tried alligator sausage before, though.
Let's see what you think about it.
Friend together. So over here they have condiments. This is called Dat ketchup. Oh, look at that. That was kind of an amateur move. I'm gonna get it under there a little bit. There we go. It's smoky, it's juicy. I love that kind of sausage casing where you bite on it and then just kind of pops and the juices explode in your mouth.
Yeah, that's about right, yeah.
It's awesome.
The way this is seasoned, you would have no idea that there's alligator meat in here. Which, I don't know, does that delete some of the fun? A little bit, because I wanted it to somehow taste like alligator. Very strong Cajun taste, a little spice to it, a little kick. Not super spicy, but you can't even tell that's an alligator.
No, I feel like that's the facts when it comes to our food. We season it so good that we take it from out of us inhabited and we make it a freaking meal for real. Like, so if they see anything from deer, armadillo, snake, alligator, pig, like you won't even know you're eating it, bro. Like,
right. That's why our state has so many different seasonings coming out of, and that's why we also have like people of other states be imitating
facts.
Cajun seasoning, and we go to
Facts.
get it, and it's not Cajun seasoning.
Yeah, bro, you're making me upset.
And we have a lot of like hot sauce factories too. A lot of foods like. We have a lot of seasonings and everything that's in mainstream stores.
Cut from a different cloth on this end.
Yes.
Daniel.
Yes, sir.
Here's the thing. I have been all over the world eating different various foods that to Americans would seem weird, unusual, sometimes bizarre. But it turns out here in the good old US of A, people also eat some very unique food. Food that's not so ordinary or common, like right here, these frog legs.
These were actually hand caught in the back canal that actually runs behind this building.
Really? Do you know the guy that caught these?
You're looking at them.
So you fillet them and everything?
It's the same process how you would skin a catfish.
Thank God you said fish after that.
Daniel prepares the frog legs by flavoring the meat with a mixture of cornmeal, flour, onion and garlic powder, and Cajun seasonings. These plump quads are fried until they cook all the way through.
I'm gonna grab this one here, pop it in half. Is that the right way?
Yep.
I'm gonna just kind of lay that there because I don't actually have a bowl. Let's go for it.
You like catfish, yeah?
I don't eat frogs.
That's real good. A little cayenne, a little salt, but the meat itself is so juicy and it has a very unique texture. How would you describe that taste?
Growing up around here, everybody said it always tastes like chicken.
But it's not true.
But it's not true.
To me, it's just between chicken and fish. It's somewhere in between. These aren't on the menu, are
This
they?
is more of like a family thing you would do at your own house.
Okay, but this is a common thing,
Yeah.
people here catching and eating frog legs. If you are somebody who's not an adventurous eater, this is a good gateway food because it's not crazy, but it isn't chicken, you know, it's something beyond chicken nuggets. Anyways, and then here, cracklins.
You
Oh, I love me some crackers.
Cracklins, pork belly meat, skin, fat. All of it deep fried until the meat cooks through and the fatty skin bubbles up like these crunchy beauties here.
Here, you can still see those wonderful striations, skin, fat, protein,
It's really
more
good.
fat,
I need the
more
spicy.
protein.
I need the spicy
skin is
bag.
Yeah.
bubbling on the outside
Extra
edges.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. It's kind of like a fat sponge. Each bite you take, there's a release of pork juice coming out. It's
Yeah,
super
so my
soft.
first introduction to crackling was in Abbeville by my grandmother and my grandfather. They would work at a meat market. And he would come out the back, and he's, you know, rest his soul, but he would come out the back and he would hand us like a bag of crackling, yo. And it wasn't no, like, the plastic bag. It was a brown paper bag with the grease at the bottom. Man.
That's how you know it's good.
Right? Yo, and we would just cut up on that.
Yeah. You can't eat no cold crackling.
Oh, no, you better not.
That's not good.
Super heavy. I love it, but to wash it down, some strawberry lemonade right here.
This lemonade is made
yeah, I got a
fresh
good
here
dish.
every morning. It is made with real strawberry juice, with real lemons, and cane sugar from the local area.
Damn, so that's like the best lemonade synopsis I've ever heard, like a blurb. And there's a frog on top.
These frogs are better than the ones that you will get in the store. There's, like I said, everything that they put in is real juice flavors, real everything.
All right, what about the plastic of this cup?
Crawfishing, sausage making, and eating just about whatever you can pull out of a swamp. Cajun country to me means making a lot out of a little, stubbornly holding on to tradition and proudly sharing it too. From researching and shooting.
Yeah, man. Again, that was good.
Yeah, he missed out on a few foods. I mean, I guess this was the end of his series on Louisiana. But he missed out on like po' boys, how we make our sausages.
Yeah, our sausage
hot
patties.
sausage.
Hot sausage.
He should have went there.
He would have had a field day with
Yes,
that.
he missed out on a couple foods.
Few things. But he did get A2 right? Or was that
He got red beans.
He got red beans.
Gumbo.
He got a few things.
Yeah, he got
a few things.
a gist of everything. But yes, so This was a good video. What you think about it?
I think it was pretty good. Just the inventions of the blood sausage. He say it sells like crazy, so obviously it's good. But if you had it, let us know in the comment section what you think about it. Like, because we haven't had that. We from Louisiana.
Right. So. I feel like a person with like low iron, that would be good for them.
Facts. Give you
when
energy.
I was pregnant.
Yeah.
If I had to eat it, yeah.
You need some more blood sausage, babe. Come through.
But yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed this video with us. Like this video, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell. We have enabled our super thanks if you like support the channel that way, as well as our join feature to become a VIP member of the channel. Send in your reaction request through our description box below. We'll see you soon.
Peace.